Dawn is breaking on another day in the tiny village of Batu Layang, situated in the heart of West Kalimantan, Indonesia. Sanin and his fellow farmers are already heading to the fields to start their day, despite the early hour. Sanin now works harder because he knows he can get all his produce to the market on time to better his earnings. This is all because of the new Jalan, a farm-to-market road that has recently been constructed in his village.
Jalannya kan kebecek, jadi kadang-kadang kaki itu terbenam sampai hampir ke lutut. Telah dibina jalan gitu, itu sekarang udah kita mau kerja hasil bumi sekarang pun tidak kesulitan. Bertani yang lebih semangat insya Allah ada gitu istilahnya.
The road in Sanin's village was built as part of a project known as ICDD, or Integrated Community-Driven Development, supported by the Islamic Solidarity Fund for Development. ISFD is the poverty alleviation arm of the Islamic Development Bank. ICDD works on the principle of empowering people, letting them decide their requirements. Committees in each village identify their own priorities, be they infrastructure, microfinance, or social initiatives. ICDD is part of ISFD's global efforts to combat poverty. It enables those in need to help themselves. Its mission is to take the fight against poverty to a new level.
The Islamic Solidarity Fund was established as a result of the extraordinary OIC, the Organization of Islamic Conference Summit, which was held in Mecca in 2005.
The ISFD, Islamic Solidarity Fund for Development, is a very important program for the Ummah. It is our tool to be able to devise on the ways and means to help our member country facing the poverty challenge to overcome that one.
ISFD operations are guided by the IDB vision for human dignity, and poverty alleviation is a key objective. Indonesia is just one of the 56 member countries around the world that the fund is reaching out to. Some of them are amongst the least developed countries of the world, while others, like Indonesia, are emerging economies with pockets of poverty that require urgent attention. Suraini comes from a family of traditional weavers in Sulungkangoso, West Sumatra. Thanks to an ISFD microfinance loan, she no longer needs to depend on the middleman who took away most of her profits. Along with other members of her village group, she now has the cash flow to run her business and purchase her own materials.
Biasanya songketnya ada 2, sekarang bikin lagi ada 3 gitu kan. Udah bisa orang yang nenun itu. Manfaatnya itu bisa itu udah mencukupi untuk keluarga begitu kan, menunjang itu keperluan keluarga, bisa sekolah anak.
Projects like these funded by IDB help to change the lives of entire communities. The road in Batu Layang that was financed by an ISFD grant has helped to raise the income of the villagers and has led to a large increase in school enrollment. Children, like Sanin's daughter Emma, can now be in time for school every morning.
With ICDD from IDB, we hope that they can enrich our approach. For example, how to enrich the capacity building to the people and build the social solidarity.
Another major ISFD initiative for poverty alleviation is the Microfinance Support Programme, or MFSP. In countries like Jordan, MFSP is helping people to better their own lives. Situated in a region that has played a pivotal role in trade and commerce since ancient times, Jordan's economy is fast developing as entrepreneurs start up new ventures all across the country. MFSP is playing a pivotal role in helping these entrepreneurs on their way to prosperity.
This project will reinforce the country strategy for alleviation of poverty. The good part of it is concentrating on youth as well as on women.
In Irbid, a town in the north of Jordan, Naval Hilal Muhammad had a dream.
بالبداية كنت أبحث عن عمل، بعدين رحت عند شركة، فتت على المصنع وعجبني الموضوع إنه في بنات بشدوا وبنجدوا وبفكوا، وعجبني الموضوع. بعدين حبيت أشتغل هاي الشغلة لأنها شغلة غريبة وحلوة وعجبتني.
The support provided by ISFD helped to make her dream come true. Microfinance is the driving force behind many such success stories.
طبعا كانت العملية سهلة جدا، ساعدوني بسرعة، انطوني القرض وساعدوني لما عرفوا انه المشروع تنجيد ومرأة كمان، شجعوا وانطوني اياه بأسرع وقت. أنا بحب مشروعي يتطور أكثر وأكثر، أعمل زي المعرض كبير لأن شغلي ممتاز. هاي أمنيتي.
In Jordan, the microfinance program is run by the Development and Employment Fund.
حقيقة التعاون بين حكومة المملكة الأردنية الهاشمية والبنك الإسلامي للتنمية جدة هو تعاون قديم ومثمر. حقيقة في هذا المشروع اللي هو تمويل الإسلامي الدقيق، وهو يهدف إلى يستهدف الشرائح الفقيرة في المجتمع الأردني.
In a low-income suburb of Amman, an MFSP loan helped Bilal take the plunge and strike out on his own.
أول شيء كنت أشتري عند الناس، لما أخذت القرض يعني زبطت مشروعي ومشروعي نجح، وجبت شغيلي عندي وهيهم بيشتغلوا معاي وكويس الأمور، يعني ماشي الأمور.
MFSP is a fund for those who have the vision that it takes to set up a new business but lack the means to do so. Yasir always wanted to set up his own workshop. With the help of MFSP loans, he now runs 2 workshops in a small village near the Dead Sea.
ولا شيء، وتيسرت الأمور. 3000 دينار أعطوني أول شيء 1500 دينار، وال 1500 دينار بس إيش يشوف المشروع، يشوف العدة موجود لله، والحمد لله الأمور ميسرة يعني.
The income from his own business has changed Yasir's life and that of his family.
كان عمري 11 سنة لما اشتغلت، طبعا أبوي ما كان عنده إمكانيات إنه يدرسني أو إني أكمل. شايف الآن حسيت عايز أعتمد على نفسي وبدرس إخواني. بدي يصيروا من المرحلة اللي مشيت فيها أنا، هاي نقطة البداية إن شاء الله، بداية موفقة. وإن شاء الله إن المشروع أكبر أكثر من هيك، وأفتح فرص عمل للشباب اللي ما بتشتغل أو شيء زي هيك.
By providing entrepreneurs with the resources to start up new businesses, MFSP is opening up fresh avenues of prosperity and generating employment on a wide scale. In some member countries, the challenges to be met are more complex. Senegal, a vibrant business hub not just for the region, but for the whole of Africa. But this is a country faced with problems ranging from inflation to illiteracy to high unemployment. VOLIP, a program launched by the Islamic Solidarity Fund for Development, is an innovative effort to tackle these problems in countries like Senegal. The 3 elements of the VOLIP program are the provision of literacy, vocational training, and microfinance.
The VOLIP project, which is called PALAM in French, I see it as a package because it involves several instruments, several interventions to address several problems. I think that's a very good thing because when you have 1, 2, or 3 problems causing another one, you would need to address many of them, if not all of them, in order to solve the problem.
Le PALAM est un programme qui s'inscrit parfaitement dans le cadre du document de stratégie de la réduction de la pauvreté qui aujourd'hui est devenu le document de politique économique et sociale. Qui revêt donc plusieurs caractères parce que comme on le sait, la pauvreté a un caractère multisectoriel.
Kaffrine is one of the disadvantaged regions of Senegal with very high unemployment and low literacy rates.
Les besoins concernant les enfants, c'est d'abord l'accès à l'éducation. Pour les jeunes, c'est la formation et une formation qualifiante. Pour les femmes, c'est l'accès au crédit, mais également à la formation.
Village communities look forward to the change VOLIP will bring.
Le programme va aider la communauté dans plusieurs domaines, parce que la communauté, il leur manque beaucoup de micro-entreprises. Et non seulement ça, il va aider les femmes à avoir une bonne éducation en alphabétisation et aussi les jeunes pour avoir un métier.
Il a une approche participative, concertée, alors qui permet aux populations d'identifier elles-mêmes leurs propres problèmes afin de trouver les solutions ensemble avec le programme.
Gorgum is just one of the many rural communities that will benefit from the three-pronged VOLIP strategy. VOLIP targets out-of-school children and school dropouts, equipping them with literacy skills.
Malgré tous les efforts qui ont été faits par le Sénégal avec l'appui des partenaires, le taux d'analphabétisme au Sénégal reste élevé. Nous sommes à un taux de 57%. Cela veut dire qu'il n'y a que 43% d'alphabétisés.
Along with the unschooled, Jorbel has a high percentage of children studying in daras or religious schools.
Souvent, le problème avec les daras, c'est un problème de modélisation des structures qui les accueillent.
The traditional crafts in Senegal have great potential, but craftspeople are limited by a lack of resources.
Je pense que si nous avons un appui en termes de formation, en termes d'équipement et en termes de ressources financières, certainement que l'artisanat pourrait aller de l'avant dans la région. Parce que le potentiel existe.
VOLIP will train craftsmen and provide microfinance to help their business grow. Existing vocational training centres are expected to join in the VOLIP network. At this centre in Kaffrine, there are 60 girls getting vocational training.
Avec le PALAM, nous pouvons accueillir leurs filles et les former, comme ils peuvent aussi prendre nos filles qui sont en fin de formation et les utiliser à la formation de leurs filles.
The government of Senegal is committed to meeting its development goals and sees VOLIP as an opportunity to move forward.
Avec le PALAM, nous allons pouvoir capaciter 21 000 personnes et nous pensons que c'est extrêmement important puisque la formation permet de maîtriser le métier et avec le métier maîtrisé, nous pouvons bien sûr avec un peu de financement pouvoir réaliser quelque chose.
By imparting skills, education and access to resources, programs like VOLIP, MFSP and ICDD will open the door to a brighter future for generations to come.
The vision really is to reduce the percentage of poverty in our member countries, to enable more people to come out of the line of poverty.
ISFD seeks to empower those most in need through Sharia-compliant equity capital, grants and loans. With more capital resources and partnerships, the fund can expand the scope of its innovative programs to other member countries, helping people to help themselves. Through ISFD interventions, Sanin, Yasir, Naval and countless others can now look forward to a better, brighter future. Providing resources, fighting poverty, restoring dignity. Islamic Development Bank.